Search and rescue teams in Japan continue to look for possible survivors of Friday's earthquake and tsunami. Meteorologist Tara Hastings talked with a Bellbrook firefighter who knows precisely what those teams are going through. Tara?
Well, Mark, Ohio Task Force 1 is a FEMA search and rescue team made up of firefighters and emergency personnel. They head to natural disasters across the U.S., but can only imagine the massive effort Japan is taking.
But our mission is one, and that is to recover live people.
Scott Hall is the Public Information Officer for Ohio Task Force 1. He has been to the sites of U.S. disasters like Hurricane Katrina and Ground Zero. But the massive destruction in Japan, he says, is unimaginable.
The Japanese people are probably better prepared for earthquakes than anyone in the world. However, you can't be prepared for what they had.
Hall says the first thing search and rescue teams did was to take command and control. They created a search pattern and are still making a push to rescue people.
The hope is still there to find folks that are in areas, because you can, in an earthquake, be buried in an area that has a void space. You may be in a building that collapsed around you, but you survived.
While the task of searching through the rubble may be physically draining, it also takes a mental toll on the rescuers.
It does take its toll on the rescuers, and they see things that no one should ever see. And that is something we have to keep in check and focus.
Ohio Task Force 1 is one of 28 teams that does disaster work. Right now there are 2 teams from the U.S. helping in Japan, and Hall says it's unlikely his team will be called out to help. I'm meteorologist Tara Hastings, 2 News on your side.